Nice to meet you, my guy. You're 9 and
Nice to
0.
meet
You're
you.
6 and 0. You're 6 and 0 in Bellator. You've competed for Khabib's Eagle FC. What type of full circle moment would it be to win this fight, win a couple more, to really fight on Khabib's promotion and then fight his cousin Usman for the title one day?
Yeah, he's the champion in the weight class, so it would be nice to it would be cool storyline to say, I've gone full circle from fighting for Khabib's Eagle FC and came back around and tried to go out there and defeat his cousin for the belt in Bellator. So that would be great it would be a great storyline, and it would be cool to conquer.
Awesome. And one more from me. You spent a lot of time training with the Usman brothers and Justin Gaethje, and that's helped you make you so good, right? You got to tell me
Yeah.
the funniest story with them.
I got to tell you what.
The funniest story with them.
Oh man, there's long list, man. It's always fun. Everyone's a little bit different, Justin's actually out here for the fight, and the list is long of funny stories that goes with him. Um, Off the top of my head, I don't know what I could just think of, but there's a lot.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tristan,
Archie, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Tristan, you still with us? We're gonna circle back to you. Steve,
Hey Archie, good to speak to you today. Um, Obviously, your opponent, Thibaut Gouti, he's a guy with a lot more experience than yourself. How do you compare him to some of the last guys you fought with more experience than yourself, Emmanuel Sanchez, Peter Baust?
Yeah, he's right in that same, category list of those guys. Sanchez had, 29 fights, and Buist had, I don't know exactly how many fights he had, but he was like 17-8. And his record is similar to that. So he's in that same category as these guys, a well-seasoned veteran, good fighter, been all over the place. Um, yeah, he's maybe a little bit more dangerous because he's coming off a knockout win. So
Obviously, you're 9 and 0. Do you feel any extra pressure to get the job done the longer you remain undefeated?
no, the my tie is not to an undefeated record. I'm not holding on to that. I just don't want to lose. And with not wanting to lose and wanting to be the best, you tend not to lose. So yeah, it's not the undefeated record that I'm holding on to. I just want to be great.
And obviously, T-Bar's going to be the hometown favorite in this fight, and the Paris crowd unknown to be pretty rowdy. Is that something you've been able to prepare for? And what are your thoughts on what you've seen from the French crowd before in general?
Yeah, they look to be yeah, hometown favorite guys. They're definitely going to cheer for him. Maybe they'll boo me, maybe they're not. I don't know, but I know for sure that they're going to be cheering for him and rooting for him. I'm excited for that. Um, yeah, I look forward to that energy that they're going to bring to the fight.
All right, thank you. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Patrick,
What's up, Archie? Hope you're feeling good. So, you and your wife recently got baptized and became part of the Catholic Church. What went into that decision, and do you feel like it's changed you for the better?
Thank you. We actually got baptized into like a non-denominational Christian church, but um, yeah, it's great. Faith and religion has always been a thing in my life, but it's really gotten big since I've had my two boys and I brought them into this world. So I really wanted to circle back to my foundation in religion and faith and become more strong with it, so I can raise my boys to be good God-fearing men.
Happy to hear. So, you fought a guy from the Netherlands last time out. Now you're taking on a guy from France. Are you just trying to add a name on your resume against fighters from every country in Europe, or is it just a coincidence?
These guys just offer me fights, and I just say yes. Before it was Goody, it was an Irish dude who said yes, and that's just what it was. So I don't really control all of that, but whoever is saying yes to that fight, let's do
Have you practiced your backflip at all since Justin Gaethje kind of showed you up last time you tried?
it. I need some practice on that. No, I got I almost had to pull out of a fight because of that, man. I got hurt. No, I didn't actually get hurt on that, but I need to practice that outside of camp because I got some making up to do for sure before I go hit a backflip off the wall.
Enjoy your time in Paris, Archie.
Thanks, bro.
Mike.
Archie, I'm kind of cheating since we just spoke, but I gotta ask. Obviously, big opportunity here, and one thing you said to me was that you want that Bellator title specifically. Can you just kind of elaborate on that?
Yeah, it's a prestigious position to be in, to say that you're a champion of Bellator. It's unlike any other. There's only a couple other organizations that are as known as it in mixed martial arts. So to say that you held that belt, especially because we all know that in the coming years that's not going to be a thing. It's eventually going to dissolve all into PFL. So to say that I was champion of this organization, I have that belt at my house that nobody else can obtain because it's gone now. That sounds good to me.
And there's always going to be the narrative when you're facing a guy who's a veteran with more fights than you. But given your training partners, given your team, given the guys you work with, not everyone gets the opportunity to work with the likes of Kamaru Usman and Justin Gaethje and have them. So what does having that camaraderie, those training sessions, what has that done for you in your career despite not having as many fights as your previous opponents?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I wasn't prepared or ready for these opponents, I wouldn't be matched and tasked with them. So, yeah, I'm completely prepared and ready for these guys, partially because of those training partners that you had talked about. I train with them all the time since I've been training with Gaethje since I made my amateur debut, and then Kamaru since I was like 1-0 as a pro. So, I grew up under these guys. And when you're around guys like that and you train with guys like that, you kind of have to learn on the job. So, sometimes it wasn't always in my favor, but it's put me in a position like this, and this is definitely in my favor.
How quickly are you going to indulge in French food when you get the fight over with?
Yeah, I've been looking at these croissants everywhere I go, and these baguettes. These people just walk. It's like a baguette's like an accessory out here. These guys just walk around the street with the baguette that like almost matches their outfit. Like this is the baguette for the day or something. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I love pastries and bakery dishes and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely grab me some of that and hopefully go grab some nice food.
All right. Well, while France and Paris is enjoying their baguettes, why don't you go get the bag, Archie? Thank you.
All right, thanks, man.
Mills.
What's going on, Archie? It's MMA Locker Room, part of Puff Sports Radio. How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Fresh shirt. So I gotta ask, you got the shoes on the match?
Nah, nothing crazy. I mean, I got some nice. I can't pull them up on the screen here. I'm not that flexible, can I? I got some
Okay.
nice Adidas, just some plain whites. Nothing crazy.
Got you, man. Speaking about something crazy, I mean, you're in Paris. I mean, they got some crazy walkouts, crazy celebrations. Last time you won at Bellator 293, I was at the event, part of the media. You jumped on the cage and did the Triple H celebration. You got anything in store for us this week?
Well, let's just say you go out there and go get that finish again. I'll be up on that cage. You might see Triple H again. We'll see.
Got it. And then, I mean, you started off, first 3 wins in Bellator, finishing all your opponents. Last 2 wins, you were able to go to the decision. Some people, still don't know the name Archie Colgan when we talk about him, How can we get the name out there a little bit more? I know you got one of the best managers in the company with Ali Al-Abdiz, but what's next for us? How can we get this name out there?
I just got to get back to my ways yeah, like you said, these last 2 fights have been, wins. I haven't lost a round. So in my pro career so far, 9 fights, I haven't lost a single round. But finishes draw people in more. And I just need to get back to that. Not at all forced, not trying to, put myself in any bad positions to get there. But yeah, I need to go out there and make statements and, make highlights and people will start to watch more, tune in more.
Got it. I mean, it seems like the attention kind of gets thrown around if you're, kind of disrespectful and a trash talker and all that. You're not none of that type of fighter at all. You kind of let your fighting going out there and talk for you. But let's just set up a path. Once you get past this fight this Friday, is there any names that you just got on your radar? Just give me 2 names.
I mean, obviously, it's gonna take some time to get there, but yeah, the belt holder, that's gonna obviously the championship was supposed to be on this card between him and Chablis, and that'll change. So I don't know exact names on this, but in the next fight or two, yeah, I would put myself right there into a number 1 contender position, and whoever that may be, we'll take care of that business.
All right, man. Good luck. Can't wait to see the fight this week.
Yep, thanks, bro.
Dylan.
International Archie, what's up, man?
What up, bro?
Last fight we saw world-class MMA wrestling coach Ben Sherrington join Peter Straub and Justin Salas in your corner. What's it like to have his presence with you there on fight week, and can we expect him to be a mainstay in your corner going forward?
Yeah, it's been great. He Ben and Justin couldn't make it out until a little bit later, so sorry, Peter and Justin couldn't, and Ben came out with me. We left last Tuesday, so a week ago we left, got out here, and it's shout out him for leaving his family for 10 days as well as me, and just being a team player. Yeah, he's gonna be a staple in my career as long as he wants to be around the MMA community and help out with the wrestling.
Definitely. Have you found out, has the promotion told you if you're going to be the featured prelim, or are you going to open the main card for this one?
They haven't told me for sure. Online it looks like it's a main card fight, and from some things that I've been tagged in and stuff, but yeah, I don't know 100% because nobody's told me. No.
Regardless of that, it seems like you get matched up with tougher and tougher guys with each fight that passes. Now you're set to take on a 6-fight UFC veteran, either on the main card or in the featured prelim of a Bellator Champion Series event. How do you feel about the opportunities you've earned thus far in your Bellator tenure? And what can you tell me about Ali and Mike Colgan and how they've helped guide the pace of your career thus far?
Yeah, so I feel really good, positive about, my development and how I've been coming along. Yeah, he's a tough fighter. I would put him in the same caliber as these last 2 opponents that I've had, real good veteran. But I would say he's probably a little bit more dangerous, especially in the position. He's coming off a KO win. But that's good. I'm excited for that. Another task at hand that I have to go out there and prove that I am that guy that I believe and that Ali and Mike Colgan believe that I am to be. They've done a really good job of continuing to put people who should be in a position to push me in front of me, and I've done a good job of proving that they are not.
Appreciate you, Archie. Good luck, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Fight Me Media.
Hey Archie, nice to meet you. Daniel from Fight Me Media Temple in Switzerland. So, as a former wrestler, I have to ask that question. Are you going to use your wrestling skills that you learn in your camps as a weapon to ruin the French party or not?
He is definitely better be prepared to do some wrestling, yes.
So it's not something that you are going to bet on. You are going to more be choose more striking than wrestling. That's all.
I mean, it's an MMA fight. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna wrestle. We're gonna strike. We're gonna grapple. All of it.
So a balanced fight, yeah.
A what?
A balanced fight.
Yeah, exactly.
A bit of a. And what are your goals on the long and short term on your MMA career after this fight, bro?
I would like to fight 2 more times this year if I can. That's definitely pushing it because, we're already in May, the 5th month, and there's only 12. So I would definitely have to be pretty active going in after this. But if I could, I'd like to fight in September in San Diego. And I heard there's something going on New Year's Day. So I would like to fight on that one as well.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Best of luck. Bye.
Thanks, bro.
All right, Carlito. Last question.
Yes, Carlito Fight Talk here. How are you doing, Archie? And
I'm good, bro.
how was training camp? Break down training camp for us.
Yeah, it was good. I had probably like 12 weeks notice of this fight. And then, you know, we used that first 4 weeks to really adjust and put together the style of training camp they want. And then we ran hard for 8 weeks straight and right into fight week and flew out here a little bit early. And it's been great. I've had, for the most of my camp, I was in training camp as well with other teammates. They're preparing for their fights. So it was nice to have other people to push with. And then we came out here and now it's my turn to get my job done.
Facts. So 9-0. What can we all expect under the lights in Paris Friday?
A calm, composed, explosive, dangerous athlete.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
All right. Archie, thank you for your time today.
Thank
Appreciate you.
Thank you guys.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go grab my